Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is I, the Conservative Coin Collector. And if you're like me, you're wondering who the heck is on the brand new quarter this year. Well, I have an answer for you. The lady on the quarter this year is Hovita Yadar. And why is she on the quarter this year? Born September 7th, 1886 in Laredo, Texas. The reason she is on the quarter is because she was an organizer, writer, and advocate of Mexican-American women's rights. She was also an early civil rights defender, and she fought against lynching and several other forms of all these racial violence. And she fought for better educational opportunities for children and gender equity. And she also fought for labor rights for women as well. She passed away June 15, 1946 at age 60, and her legacy lives on. And here I have the 1838 all-cap bust half dollar. It was designed by Christian Gobrecht, who designed a lot of coins back in those days. And the mintage of this half dollar was 20. Not 20 million, not 20,000, just 20. And because of that, this half dollar is worth a lot more than 50 cents. Let's say you find a coin that looks just like this one in great condition. Or let's say you find one of those coins in not so good condition. In not so good condition, this is $250,000. But in a condition like this one, you're looking at an $800,000 50-cent piece. That's crazy. I have a 1969 S double-die penny, double-die obverse penny to be more specific. You can see some of the doubling that I've kind of chopped up and made close up for you to give an idea what's doubled. The year, the we, and the liberty, and the model, and that's pretty much all that's doubled. Only 15 of these pennies are ever made in San Francisco, and these pennies can bring a hefty price. The lowest grade I found is MS62, and those pennies are $38,000. But if you have one in beautiful uncirculated MS65 condition, you have yourself a $250,000 penny. $250,000 for 1 cent. So I've done videos, long-form videos on this exact subject, but I thought I'd give you the simplified, shortened version of what you can find penny roll hunting. The rarest thing to find is the flying eagle. This one is super rare, and if you keep at it and keep at it, you might find it every 10,000 pennies or so. Next on the list is an Indian head penny. You might find these one maybe every 100 boxes of pennies or so. They are rare, but they're way more common than the flying eagle. The odds are low, but never zero. Wheat pennies, you're guaranteed to find at least one every box. And that depends if you get a collection dump. You can find a lot of wheat pennies in one box. And they're my favorite ones to find and collect. I would also keep pennies like this pre-1982 because they're made of copper. 90% copper, and if anything, they have a melt value. That's all I keep. Everything else is only worth a penny. I have for you a 1972 Type 2 Ike dollar. There were 3 types. Of course, there were Type 1, 2, and 3. I mean, how creative. But Type 2 has no detail beyond the Florida Peninsula. Type 1 and Type 3 have details beyond the peninsula. For example, Type 3 has Cuba in it. But I'm rambling. If you find one of these and they're circulated, they can sell from between $17.50 and $20. But if they're uncirculated, they can be between $95 and $110. Coming from a humble $1 coin, that's pretty impressive. I'm going to show you the difference between an American and a Canadian proof set. It's interesting how I'm an American proof set. It's in this nice packaging. And the Canadian proof set, maybe it's the way they sent it to me. I don't know how they send their proof sets to the people in Canada, but this is how the Canadian proof set was sent to me. It's definitely very interesting how differently they're packaged. This is the last year the Queen has ever been on the coins, so that's why I got this Canadian proof sent. And I might get one with King Charles on it. Who knows? Well, that's the difference between these two. I wanted to point it out and say it's very cool. Happy New Year's Eve. Today's date is 123, and that's kind of hilarious. Today's video is about regular coin versus a proof coin. If you can't tell the difference, the one on top is the proof coin. But how can you tell? Proof coins are struck twice instead of once, and that makes it look extra shinier. Proof coins can be identified by their mirror-like finish. They are so much nicer looking than regular just clad coins. And some proof coins are made out of silver, but you have to get a very specific proof set for that. Sometimes proof sets get broken up and put in circulation. I don't know why, but you can find them. I'm actually currently on break at work, and I just have to show you something that I just found. This is actually kind of funny. I recently did a short about differences between a proof and a regular coin in circulation, and I gotta show you what I found. I found this. When I saw this coin, I was like, it is just way too shiny for what year it's supposed to be. If this was a brand new nickel and this shiny, I would get it, but it's from 2005. And I turn it over, and you see the mint mark? It's a 2005 S. I found myself a proof coin in circulation. This is the first proof coin I found in circulation in a couple of years, actually. So you can find them, but they can be on the rarer side. I don't know why this set got broken up, but I'm glad to have found it. This is a 1792 Spanish milled dollar. Here's the other side. This coin here was the first coin minted by the United States Mint, and it helped establish the value of the dollar as we know today. This is a very important coin because it shaped our currency system. This coin was first minted in 1497 in the Spanish Empire, which it's cool that it lasted until the 1700s. But this thing is also quite valuable. There's only a handful of these that have remained and that are still known to this day, because 1792 was a long time ago. So the current value of one of these, I would put it a solid $1.2 million. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.